Hey everybody, Daniel from the blog It's Like Having My Own Card Shop. Have a video that I'm very happy to share. I had misplaced a particular card. I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but I had misplaced a card, a very significant card, a card that, in my perspective, was significantly valuable. And it's been missing for at least 10 months. And how do I know that? Because on January 7th, I sent out a tweet saying, anyone ever misplace a card, a really valuable card, please tell me you found it. Okay. And so since at least January 7th, I have not known where this particular card has been. I found it on November 10th. So like at least 10 months, this card had been missing. I had searched for it multiple times. Probably spent several hours dedicated to finding this particular card. And again, decided on November 10th that I was gonna do some looking. In the room that I have my collection, there is a walk-in closet, and unfortunately, it's kind of packed to the brim. So I had to actually move out some stuff so I could walk in. And I have some shelves in there that have some 5,000 count boxes, 3,200 count boxes, things like that. And, you know, I was looking in the closet, and then I thought, all right, let me check some of these 5,000 count boxes. And so I pulled one off the shelf. I opened it up. No. Nah, it wouldn't be there. You know, why would I put this particular card in there? And I thought, well, let me check the box that's underneath it, underneath the box that I had pulled out. And so I lift up that lid and I see a stack of cards kind of in there sideways. So I see basically kind of like this, sitting in this 5,000 count box, and my heart says, that's it, it's in that pile. And so I pull out that stack, and it was there, and it was awesome. And so without further ado, here's the card that I had been looking for close to a year. It is this 1955 Bowman Hank Aaron. So it's his only Bowman card from his playing days. His rookie year being in 54, so he has a 54 tops. He did not have a 54 Bowman. This is 55 Bowman, which was the last year that Bowman made cards in the 50s. So it's not perfect, but if you know 55 Bowmans, you know that they are very condition sensitive. So overall, this is, in my opinion, a great card. I paid, I think I paid about $200 for this card. And again, it's his only Bowman card. So just a great looking card of a young Hank Aaron. And this card had been missing, and I just, you know, I've been working on the Topps playing days Hank Aaron run. And so every time I'd get a card for that, I'd be like, where is that 55 Bowman? And so I can't tell you how ecstatic I am to have found that. Now, I wanted to just take a moment and go through the rest of this pile. It's pretty random. There's some nice stuff in there. But here's, okay, so for example, you have a 1998 Fleer Metal J Bell, which I had obviously set aside because even though he's shown in a Royals uniform, he's listed as being on the Arizona Diamondbacks. So, you know, at some point I had set this card aside, and it went in this pile that went in this random, well, it wasn't a random 5,000 count box. It's a 5,000 count box sorted by team. You know, so each row is its own team, but I had stuck this pile into this box. So Gaylord Perry, Phil Niekro, another Phil Niekro, an 87 Topps Rookie Cup of Jose Canseco. You have a Pinnacle card, an empty top loader. I need to check and see if I have this for my Don Mattingly collection. That's probably why I had set it aside at some point. There's a stack of 1973 Topps cards. I am working on this set. And so at some point I had gotten kind of a stack of cards for that set. There's some nice ones in here. Nice Thurman Munson, a couple of manager cards. Nice Willie Stargell. Okay, and then, so from that same set, you have the all-time leader cards. Okay, so you have Lou Gehrig and Hank Aaron. Now, the frustrating thing about this is I bought this card this year. I thought it was the last card I needed for his playing day run, and I already had it. And you've got Babe Ruth, you've got Cy Young, you've got Walter Johnson. Okay, so a nice little stack of 73 cards. Here's a couple of Skybox Thunder, and these are the Rant versions. So I think there's a Rant version and then a Rave version. The Rave are definitely more scarce and more popular, but some Lou Brock cards. Okay, so you have a 74, 72, 67. I love this card. Not in great condition, but presents fairly well with the centering. You know, it's a 59 Frank Robinson. Okay. Another 73 Frank Robinson. 72. Then you got a couple of Willie Mays from 72. So the inaction. And then the base. An empty One Touch was in there. Here's a couple of cards. I think there's a little, yeah, there's a few. So you've got a couple of 56 Don Mossy, and then his 1955 rookie card. So here's another one. This may look familiar. Again, because I just bought this. Like I bought another one. Didn't realize I had it already. This one has like a crease down here. So the one that I bought is probably in a little bit better condition, but again, frustrating to buy a card that you already have. Here's a Mickey Mantle checklist card, unchecked. That's kind of cool. Check out this 1962 Stan Musial. Looks like some kid might have drawn like a mustache or something. I mean, this card is just really beat up. May have been in bike spokes or who knows, right? Here's a Herb Score auto. So this is a Fleer Greats of the Game auto, but if I remember right, it's not necessarily from this particular, I can't remember exactly. It has this like embossment on it, so it's a little bit different. That's why it's numbered 6 of 56. So I think it, you know, maybe it was the regular auto, and then they embossed it and numbered it and put it into another set. I can't remember exactly. So here's a Lou Boudreau 1949 Bowman card that's listed as a rookie. He does have a 48, I think, /49 Leaf card. So it depends on what your perspective is there, if this is truly a rookie or not. But you can kind of see what I paid for it at the time. Then you have a George Anderson, or a Sparky Anderson 1959 Topps rookie card. Okay. All right. Next up is a Casey Stengel manager card that I put in a top loader, even though it has some like printing defects right there. This was pretty nice to find in this little stack. So this is a Topps Gallery Heritage Paul Goldschmidt 101. So I don't remember exactly what this parallel is, but must have been something I picked up on eBay. And again, it had gone in this pile that had just been put away. All right, I know this is kind of a long video, so I'll try and go through quickly. Another 101, a Ryan Roberts printing plate. So cool to find that. I need to get that with my other Ryan Roberts stuff. The next one's is like 3 different base card, or well, I guess this is a patch. So they're all Jason Giambi. You've got a patch where he's with the Yankees. This one's numbered out of 50. Kind of a nice patch with a piece of the pinstripe, and then you've got some base cards. I kind of like the base relics. And these, at least this one, tells you kind of what it's from. It's from the home opener on April 6, 2001. Angels versus Athletics. So those are cool. Next up is a, what is it, 94? Yeah, 94 Collector's Choice Gold signature parallel. of Kirby Puckett. A couple of these 95 Select Mark Grace cards that I had picked up. All right, so here's a 56 Herb Score rookie card. I think that's his rookie. I think that's why the auto is numbered out of 56. It's because he was a rookie in 56. At least maybe his rookie card was 56. Anyways. All right. So, a couple of duplicate Hank Aaron cards. You know, you can see that one is really miscut. Could be a little, I don't know if it's trimmed or not. It lines up pretty close. Just off-centered, miscut. But the baseball thrills, I think those are from 59. Anyways, a couple of these Hank Aaron special cards. And then a 1961 card. It's the National League 1960 home run leaders with some pretty good names. So you have Hank Aaron there, which is why I bought it. But you have Ernie Banks, Eddie Matthews, and then Ken Boyer. And I do like these because they list like everybody. All of the home run leaders from previous years, from 1900 all the way through 1960. So that's kind of cool to go back and you can take a look and see. Again, this is National League, so doesn't list Ruth. Otherwise, you know, you'd see Ruth in here in the 20s and 30s quite a bit, but definitely some familiar names. See, Hornsby, Hack Wilson is on there several times. You've got Mel Ott multiple times, Johnny Mize, Ralph Kiner, quite a bit throughout the 40s and 50s. And we see Mays, Snyder, Aaron, Banks, Matthews, Banks. So those are always cool. Here's a 1971 Ken Singleton rookie. You can see it's really rough. I bought this one because it's an O-Pee-Chee. So the backs are where the difference is there. I didn't have a 1971 O-Pee-Chee, and so when I came across this for $1, thought even though it's off-centered and rough cut, I would grab this just so I could have an O-Pee-Chee from that year. So here's a 1972 Topps. Ben Ogilvy, Ron Cey, and Bernie Williams rookie card. So Ogilvy and then Ron Cey had significant careers. And this is a tough card. It's from the High Series. It's card number 761. So it can be pricey. I found this one for, you can see, $25, and was glad to add it. Now, a lot of people think, and I think I have it here, if I remember. Yep. So a lot of people think that Cey's rookie card is this one, but it's not. So he has, his rookie card is 72. He is on the 73 card with Mike Schmidt, but this is not Ron Cey's rookie. So again, I'm working on this set, and so I had picked up the Mike Schmidt rookie card. All right, only a few more cards. I appreciate you if you're still with me. but don't blame me if you've left. So I went after the Topps Playing Days run of Nolan Ryan. This is a dupe that I bought. A 69 Topps Pete Rose. Here's a off-centered but O-Peachy Dwight Gooden rookie card. I think I probably paid like $1 or something for that. And then last two cards in this pile, both again from the 73 set. You've got a Willie Mays, this being his last playing day card. Aside from the 1974 Topps World Series card that features him. But this is kind of his last base card. So 73 Topps Willie Mays, and then a 73 Topps Roberto Clemente. Again, this one's in fairly good shape. I mean, centering is pretty nice. So this one obviously coming out after he had passed. You can see 3,000 hits, and the cartoon there is Roberto got his 3,000th hit in 1972. So again, I was super excited to find this card and then all these cards that came along with it, again, that I've been missing for nearly a year. So if you have lost a card, if you've misplaced a card, there is hope that you will one day find it. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, everybody.